Hi there, I'm Drew Badger, the world's first and #1 English fluency guide. And in this video, we will be talking about 7 advanced phrases plus a few bonus ones that you can use when you're either making an appointment or actually at a hospital. So when you're speaking with a doctor and you want to sound native, as well as to be able to understand the doctor, these are some great phrases that will help you. There are many great expressions you can use when you're at the hospital to describe maybe how you feel or a problem you might be having. So what we're going to do is focus on just phrasal verbs in this video. And so these are things like pick up and put down, where we're expressing a more complicated idea in a very simple, easy way with 2 or more words. First, here's how to make an appointment like a native speaker. When you're calling somebody up, and it doesn't matter if it's an appointment for a hospital visit or you're going to meet a person, it could be a dentist or a hairdresser, anybody else, whenever you're making an appointment for someone like at a restaurant, a great native way to do this is to say, put me down for something something. So put me down for 7 o'clock or put me down at 7 o'clock. The other way you can say this also is to pencil me in for something. So to pencil in, the phrasal verb to pencil in just means to literally write my name down. And it doesn't actually mean pencil, but it just means like to write my name down for a particular time. So when you're calling somebody, oh, I'd like to make an appointment for this. Oh, can you put me down for 7 o'clock on Tuesday the 10th? Or can you pencil me in on Tuesday the 10th? Either one of these is fine. Next, when you're actually meeting with the doctor and you don't really know what the problem is, it's kind of easy if you know, okay, I was in a car accident and I hurt my shoulder. You can describe that. But in the situations where you don't really know what the problem is, you're just not really feeling very well, here are 2 phrasal verbs you can use. The first one is, I think I'm coming down with something. The phrasal verb to come down with. If you think about moving down, like I'm physically moving down, like I'm holding something. So I'm coming down with something, like this sickness that I'm holding that's a part of me right now. It's weighing me down. So it's kind of pushing me down, and I think I'm coming down with something. So whether you're at the hospital or you're describing just to your friends, oh, I think I'm coming down with something. Maybe I have a cold or a sickness or something. You could also be feeling a bit run down. I'm feeling a bit run down. And this is maybe just talking about you feeling a little bit tired in general, just like the battery on your mobile phone, it's running down. So to run, meaning that not only just running with your physical legs, but the energy or something is decreasing. So there's an operation happening in the phone that's using up the energy, but it's running down. So I'm feeling a bit run down right now. So whenever you're talking about something where not only that you feel sick, but maybe you're just kind of feeling tired. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit run down at work. So it just means you're really busy and maybe you're having trouble, just like with energy in general. Next, 2 more phrasal verbs that are used when you're typically talking about a blockage of some point. Maybe you have, like if you think about the arteries in your, like around your body where all the blood is flowing. If you have a blockage of that, these things get backed up. Just like your toilet. If you get too much stuff down in the toilet, you have to get the plunger in there to try to unback up the toilet. So the toilet, you could say it's backed up, or it's blocked up, or it's stopped up. So maybe if my nose, as an example, the phrasal verb we use for this one is my nose is stuffed up. You can say you have a stuffy nose. So right now, I'm maybe sniffing a lot and like it's hard to breathe because my nose is stuffed up. So if you go to the doctor and you'd say like I have a problem with my nose, the more specific one to say like I have stuff in my nose and I'm feeling kind of cold or congested. So congested would be the longer term, the more advanced term for that. But in a casual conversational way, the same thing that a native child would use that's speaking English is my nose is stuffed up. My nose is stuffed up. Next, you can talk about something acting up or flaring up. Acting up or flaring up. A flare, if you think about fire, maybe you drop some gasoline and it goes up. It becomes a much larger fire. This is something that's flaring up. Or something that's acting up, kind of like maybe I have bad knees. Like I personally have knees that are not very good. I've just played sports for a long time, and now I am paying the price for that. But if I go outside and it's maybe starting to rain, my knees can feel that. So I say, my knees are acting up, or the pain in my knee is flaring up. So it just means something that's increasing, which is the more advanced way of expressing this, but if we want to say it in a casual conversational way, to act up or to flare up. Next, when the doctor is speaking with you, that person might use these next couple of ones that we'll just cover, and these are just a few bonus phrasal verbs I thought you might like to know in this lesson. The first one is to point something out. So the doctor might point out, or he might say, oh, could you point out where the problem is? So I say, oh, like I feel maybe some pain up here in my shoulder, or I feel some pain in my stomach. So he'd say, please tell me where the pain is, if he's saying, please tell me where the pain is, or if he says, or she says, please point out where the problem area is. Please point it out. Next, the doctor will typically talk about for a shorter term thing, or maybe if it's just a small cut, maybe you have a few stitches or something that's not a very difficult problem, so it's a slight injury, he might fix you up. So the doctor says, oh, okay, I see you've cut your arm here. We can put 2 or 3 stitches in there and we can fix you up in no time. We can fix you up in no time. So to fix you up just means to repair you. So he's trying to fix something, but the casual conversational way that a doctor might use this is to fix someone up, to fix someone up. And finally, the last of these bonus ones that a doctor might use is to carry something out. As an example, with the fix up example, that was more of a quick thing, a slight injury, but if you have something, maybe cancer, or you have a heart problem, something that really requires intensive surgery, they have to open you up, this is a procedure that a doctor would carry out. So this is typically something that takes more time. It could be a more difficult problem that will last longer, and so we're going to carry out the treatment over a particular period of time. So we might carry out the treatment for cancer or something over a particular length of time, like 10 months or a year or something like that. To carry something out. To carry something out. Well, that's it for this lesson. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, do click that like button and become a subscriber to the YouTube channel, and let us know if there are other phrases for other situations you'd like to know about in the comments below. Finally, if you'd like to learn more about how you can improve not only your vocabulary, but everything else you need to do in order to become a confident, fluent English speaker, click on the link in this video that you'll see in the upper right of your screen, or in the link in the description below this video to take our free English fluency quiz. It will help you become a much stronger speaker because it will teach you exactly what to focus on for your particular situation. So click on the link in this video to begin your quiz, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.